Obama has proposed how he wants to deal with the fiscal cliff, and the GOP is shocked to hear what his proposal is, even though it's been out there for weeks, if not months. Obama campaigned on it. All of his public statements have been leading up to this, but they're still shocked. And so we have some conservative or some Republican politicians responding to it somewhat sanely, and then later on we're going to have some crazy pundits responding to it. So why don't we start off? We have Eric Cantor giving his view of Obama's proposal.
I think we have said that offer is not a serious offer. All of a sudden they're asking for $1.6 trillion in tax hikes and nowhere near that number in spending reforms. And what we've always said is we want to fix the problem. We want to make sure that we get a handle on these unfunded obligations connected with the entitlement programs. I think we have said...
Part of that clip is unrelated to the fiscal cliff.
I agree.
I know
Isa, right?
Yeah, Isa flirting with that girl.
Oh, that wasn't mine.
Thank you. I can kiss you right now. I couldn't get that out of my
Then you'd
head.
be like Isa, and I'd be like that girl. He's like, anyway, I'll holler at you later, all right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When this guy's done, I mean, I'll meet you
So
back.
distracting. I mean, that's how you get busted, right? You get home and the wife says, hey, by the way, I saw the press conference. Who's that girl you were talking to?
I like just the disembodied eyes peeking up over the shoulders. That girl needs seniority or something.
Oh, she's playing with her hair. Isa's not paying any attention.
I didn't notice that.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, all right, you go, guy. So now, on to the fiscal cliff. Republicans are outraged.
Yeah.
Outraged. They're like, wait a minute. This is your offer. Yeah, that's how you begin a negotiation, by giving your offer.
But this
Did you
isn't
want
what
me to
we
give
want
your
at
offer?
Yeah, and it's pretty reasonable, I would say. Like, I certainly don't consider it a big win for us. It already cuts Medicare drastically. I think it has a fairly balanced approach to how they're going to deal with taxes, but still shocked they can't deal with it. And so you were telling me that you thought it was interesting that they rejected the offer, and then instead of giving their own offer, they said, Obama, give us another one. And he's like, yeah, I'll give you one, and he just printed out another copy of the first one, which is pretty awesome. Actually, we have Cantor talking about whether or not they should make a move. Let's go to the
Democrats have now said, after your response towards the White House's proposal, that the ball is now in your court, that the onus is on you to put forth a proposal. Is the ball in the Republicans' court now?
Well, we remain committed at all instances to engage in discussions that are serious. I think that the proposal that was delivered here by Secretary Geithner to the Speaker and me yesterday was not a serious proposal. We remain in discussions. I know the Speaker, as well as I, do not want to see us go over the fiscal cliff, but feel very strongly we've got to get serious here. We don't want to increase tax rates. We're not going to increase tax rates.
All right, that's awesome, because he says that is not a serious offer, hence we will make no offer.
Exactly.
So, but you have to understand something. President Obama, to understand the chronology, said, hey, this is what I'm interested in. He put out that $1.6 trillion in tax increases a while back, right? And a lot of these proposals are actually from 2011, right? So he's been on the record. So he's been saying all along, okay, great. So now that's my offer. What is your offer? The Republicans are like, nope. We're used to you negotiating with yourself. So, okay, go ahead and now give us your second offer and make it much better, make it more like us. And he's like, and that's what's shocking about this news, though. That's what's great news about it.
Is that he's
for the
pushing
first,
back?
Yeah, for the first time, he is not negotiating with himself. And he said, no, I guess I didn't stutter, so here's my offer again. And then the reporters ask him, and he's like, me? Well, I don't give an offer. No, I just, usually Obama just punches himself in the face, and that's how we do this thing.
And
right?
there has been some history on that, right? I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, you've said it before that he sort of pre-compromises things, and I think they are thrown, perhaps, when I say thrown, or at least sort of expecting that he'll compromise further if they just stonewall. That's really what they're doing, right? They're saying, well, they're just stonewalling.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to come up. The great thing is that as the clock is ticking.
And it is to the advantage of the Democrats. They have the leverage.
Right, right, exactly.
I think what he's hoping for, because he doesn't really have any cards. They lost the election. Their policy positions aren't popular. I think what he's hoping is that as we get closer and closer to going off the cliff or whatever, I hate playing into that frame, but we think it would be okay to do that we'd get most of what we want. But I think he's hoping that Obama doesn't share that position. And I think there's a good chance that Obama doesn't necessarily share that position. So Obama's being strong right now, but I think that the only way that the Republicans see that they can get more of what they want is to hope that Obama, will fold as we get closer.
Yeah, John, it's a good day. Obama's done the right thing. Don't make me say, of course, at the end, Obama will do largely what they want, you know, and so that hasn't changed at this point. The guy leading the negotiations is Tim Geithner. They're going to do a fairly Republican plan. But today's a good day because he didn't make the critical mistake he always makes where he just negotiates with himself. Yeah. And he's absolutely right. In fact, you should do a press conference, get out there and say, where's Cantor's plan? I've been waiting all this time. Where's Cantor? Where's Boehner's plan? Yeah. Where's McConnell's plan? I don't see any plan. This is terribly irresponsible. By the way, 53% of Americans say that if we go over the fiscal cliff, it is the Republicans' fault. Only 29% say it's Obama's fault. They're right, because Obama constantly compromises and the Republicans never compromise. So he should play upon that and go out there and say, I demand to see their counterproposal immediately. Otherwise, they are endangering the nation.